walked back in at 10:30. The room looked smaller than back then. The same dim clock, the same old bar, the same blue smoke beneath the dark. He wiped the dust from one worn seat, the place where you once waited for me. Though years had carried you somewhere, the bartender saved my empty chair. The bartender saved my empty chair. Like some lost love still needed me there. No glass was poured, no light was bright, just one old seat beneath the night. You used to wait till closing time, while pride and whiskey wasted mine. The whole world changed beyond repair, but the bartender saved my empty chair. Your initials stayed beneath the wood, cut there when forever still felt good. I traced the lines with shaking hands and saw us young beside the band. He kept your photograph behind, the mirror stained by smoke and time. Your faded smile was still hanging there, above the bar, beside my chair. The bartender saved my empty chair. Like some lost love still needed me there. No glass was poured, no light was bright, just one old seat beneath the night. You used to wait till closing time, while pride and whiskey wasted mine. The whole world changed beyond repair, but the bartender saved my empty chair. He had watched you wait through every song, had watched me leave and stay too long. He knew the night you stopped coming in, and knew the man I should have been. Some men lose love and blame the road, some blame the bottle, some grow old. But every truth was waiting there, inside the dust, upon that chair. The bartender saved my empty chair, but you were gone beyond my prayer. I sat where love had waited still, and let the silence drink its fill. I left no money, left no name, just one last tear beside the grain. He turned the light off everywhere, but left the moon upon my chair. the door locked softly on the night. One empty chair stayed in the light. Upon the watch my father gave me, the power bill lay by the door. The cupboard held one can and no more. I counted every dime I had, then opened up the box from Dad. That silver watch had crossed his years, through factory smoke and family tears. The pawnbroker waited in his hand upon the watch my father gave me. Upon the watch my father gave me, to keep one light against the dark. He wore it close through every hardship. I traded time to save my heart. The money warmed that house till morning, but shame kept colder company. I bought one night and lost a lifetime upon the watch my father gave me. He gave it to me near his end. The leather cracked, the face was dim. He placed it softly in my palm, like all his years could keep me strong. He never owned much more than that, a Sunday coat, an old brown hat, but every ticket carried proof that poor men still can leave you truth. Upon the watch my father gave me, to keep one light against the dark. He wore it close through every hardship. I traded time to save my heart. The money warmed that house till morning, but shame kept colder company. I bought one night and lost a lifetime upon the watch my father gave me. I worked 3 weeks without a rest, with grease and hunger on my chest. But when I reached that window pane, the silver watch had changed its name. Some stranger wore my father's time, his final gift no longer mine. clerk just closed the ledger page while I stood old with all my shame. Upon the watch my father gave me, but not the lessons in his hands. He taught me time was never silver. It was the way a good man stands. So now I rise before the daylight and give my word where debts must be. The watch is gone, but Dad still moves me through every hour that carries me. The wall clock struck 3:15 and sounded just like Dad to me. Your name was still on the hospital phone. The nurse slid papers to my bed beneath the lights so cold and pale. She asked who should be called for me if morning found my heartbeat still. My hand moved down the empty lines, past home and work and warning signs. Though you had left 10 years before, your name was still on the hospital phone. Your name was still on the hospital phone, where family waits when trouble comes. The marriage died, the house was sold, but one blue line still held us close. I had no right to call you home, no claim upon the life you'd formed. Yet when they asked who should be warned, your name was still on the hospital phone. I heard you had another man, a quiet house, a wedding band. You learned to sleep without my lies and found new peace beyond my nights. I should have crossed your name away, but lonely hands remember strange. The heart keeps riding through the storm. Your name was still on the hospital phone. Your name was still on the hospital phone, where family waits when trouble comes. The marriage died, the house was sold, but one blue line still held us close. I had no right to call you home, no claim upon pen and crossed your name. Not out of anger, not from blame. Some final ties must be undone, so love can rest where it belongs. Your name was gone from the hospital phone, but not from every place it lived. You were the best and worst of me, the deepest wound, the greatest gift. I left one blank beneath the words. No borrowed hope, no false return. The nurse took back the paper torn, and I faced the night without your name. The morning came, the monitors warned. One empty line stayed on the phone. Your suitcase waited by the gate. The station clock was running late. You held one ticket in your hand and asked me where our future stood. I let my pride decide for me and watched you turn towards seat 13. I found the words I should have tried, but the bus left before I changed my mind. The bus left before I changed my mind. Carried your heart across the county line. I ran through smoke, I called your name, but red tail lights were all that stayed. 1 minute proud, the next one blind. One foolish man, one final ride. I learned too late what love had cost. The bus pulled out and you were lost. I drove all night along Route 9, past shuttered stores and warning signs. At every stop I searched each face, but you had vanished without a trace. Your coffee cup stayed in my car, your lipstick pale beneath the dark. The highway stretched, the moon declined, still chasing what I left behind. The bus left before I changed my mind. Carried your heart across the county line. I ran through smoke, I called and never know his heart is light. He thinks that silence makes him strong, until the one he loves is gone. I reached the city near first light. Your bus stood empty by the side. The driver pointed down the street. You had stepped off one town before me. The bus left before I changed my mind, but love had changed at its own time. You found a road I could not claim, a life that did not need my name. I kept your cup for 40 years. It's faded, mark outlived my tears. Some men grow wise, but not in time. The bus left before I changed my mind. The station closed, the dawn turned white, and one last bus disappeared from sight.
She stood beneath the chapel light, in satin white, her hands held tight. I walked beside her down the aisle, and saw your face inside her smile. The organ played, the candles shone, but every step brought back our home. She turned to me before goodbye. My daughter wore her mother's eyes. My daughter wore her mother's eyes. The same deep brown, the same sunrise, the same soft look that once could see the better man inside of me. I held her arm and hid my pain, while love and loss became the same. You were not there, but by my side. My daughter wore her mother's eyes. She wore the pearls you used to keep inside the drawer beside your sleep. She touched her hair the way you did, and laughed like time had never lived. I heard your voice beneath the song, telling me to keep walking on. So I smiled through what I could not hide. My daughter wore
The preacher asked who gave her hand. I tried to speak but could not stand. And she leaned close against my sleeve, the way you did before you leave. I placed her hand inside his own and felt the years release their hold. A father loses, love survives in daughters wearing mother's eyes. My daughter wore her mother's eyes, but carried dreams that were all hers. I did not lose you in that moment. I saw your love become her world. She kissed my cheek and walked away toward all the years we could not stay. The church bells rang across the sky. My daughter wore her mother's eyes. She left the chapel as his bride, and you walked with her in her eyes. The kitchen clock had crossed 12:03. One cold cup kept me company. I turned the dial to hear the rain. Then an old guitar called your name. The signal faded weak and slow from some far station down the road. The years fell silent in the room. The radio played our old love tune. The radio played our song after midnight. And brought your hands back into mine. The walls grew young, the floor turned golden. We danced beneath that kitchen light. Your voice was gone, your chair was empty, but every note still held you tight. For 3 sweet minutes you came home, when our song played after midnight. That song was playing when we met. Your red dress warm, my collar wet. You laughed because I missed the beat, then placed your careful hand on me. We played it through our wedding years, through unpaid bills and newborn tears. The record cracked, but love stayed strong until the night your breath was gone. The radio played our song after midnight, and brought your hands back into mine. The walls kitchen light. Your voice was gone, your chair was empty, but every note still held you tight. For 3 sweet minutes you came home. When our song played after midnight, I stood alone and crossed the floor the way we had so long before. My arms held air, my eyes held rain, but love still moved inside the pain. Then static swallowed every chord and left me by the table drawer. I turned the dial from left to right, but could not find our song twice. The radio played our song after midnight, then disappeared into the storm. The room grew old, the light grew colder, but something in my heart stayed warm. I did not ask the night to keep you or make the dead return to life. I thank the song for bringing you home. For 3 sweet minutes after midnight, the station faded with the rain, but in my heart you danced again.
The old house groaned beneath my feet, while summer dust filled every beam. I pulled one plank beside his bed and found a letter never sent. My brother's hand was thin and gray, the ink had bled with years of rain. One folded truth the whole house stored. I found his letter beneath the floorboards. I found his letter beneath the floorboards, where all our childhood shadows lay. He carried blame that was never his, and loved me more than he could say. I thought he left because he hated the blood and anger in our home. But every line beneath those floorboards told me he left to to save us both. He wrote our father raised that night, the night that nearly took my life. My brother struck him to the ground, then took the blame and left the town. He knew the law would ask my name, so he wore silence for the shame. I called him coward all those years, while he kept prison from my door. I found his letter beneath the floorboards, where all our childhood shadows lay. He carried blame that was never his, and loved me more than he could say. I thought he left because he hated the blood and anger in our home. But every line beneath those floorboards told me he left to save us both. He died alone in Tennessee, still keeping that old night from me. No wife, no child, no stone with gold, just one hard truth the house still held. I pressed the paper to my chest and begged the dead to take my breath. A brother's love can lose its name, but never lose the weight it gained. I found his letter beneath the floorboards, too late to bring him back again. I carried flowers to his graveyard, and called him what he'd always been. Not weak, not lost, not unforgiven, not the bravest soul I ever knew. He buried truth beneath those floorboards and gave his whole life saving mine. The house stood quiet in the rain. One loose board spoke my brother's name. You left before the morning rain, one suitcase in your wedding name. I watched your taillights leave the yard, then close the door and close my heart. By when I lost all faith and packed your pictures in a crate. But every night beside the door, that old dog waited like before. The dog waited longer than I did, long after hope had left my chest. He watched the road through every season. He never learned to love you less. I called you gone, I called it over, and buried every dream we had. But the dog waited longer than I did for the only home he understood. He knew the sound of every car and raised his head beneath the stars. At every footstep near the gate, his tired tail would wake and shake. I stopped remembering your face, but he still guarded your old place. Your slippers stayed beside the wall. He laid his head across them all. The dog waited longer than I did, long after hope had left my chest. He watched the road through every season and never learned to love you less. I called you gone, I called it over, and buried every dream we had. But the dog waited longer than I did for the only home he understood. One spring, his legs could hardly stand. I carried him with both my hands. He faced the road with clouded eyes, still searching every passing light. I finally saw what he had known. Love does not leave because it's alone. It waits through hunger, cold, and pain, without a promise of return. The dog waited longer than I did, until his breathing faded slow. His eyes stayed fixed upon the driveway, still believing you would show. I laid him near the old front garden, where he could face the road he knew. The dog waited longer than I did, and maybe loved you better too. The porch stayed dark, the road stayed still, but one small grave kept waiting still. Morning entered pale and slow through curtains she had sewn long ago. Her Bible rested by the lamp, her Sunday dress hung clean and pressed. I found her peaceful hands at rest, a silver cross upon her chest. But on the floor where light had spread, Sunday shoes beside an empty bed. Sunday shoes beside an empty bed. Polished black, but going nowhere. She had laid a church clothes out, like heaven had not called her yet. The bells rang softly down the street, but she would never take that seat. The Lord had come before the dawn. Her Sunday shoes stayed waiting on. She never missed the morning prayer, not through the cold or summer air. She walked that road with steady grace and knew each child in every face. I touched the shoes she'd worn for years, their leather darkened by my tears. They held the shape of faithful feet that walked through pain and still found peace. Sunday shoes beside an empty bed, polished black but going nowhere. She had laid her church clothes out, like heaven had not called her yet. The bells rang softly down the street, but she would never take that seat. The Lord had come before the dawn. Her Sunday shoes stayed waiting on. I carried them beneath my arm, past garden rows and weathered barns. The chapel doors were open wide, her empty place was near the aisle. I set them gently by her pew, where 40 years of prayer still grew. No living feet stepped in that pair, but somehow Mama still was there. Sunday shoes beside an empty pew, while morning light came shining through. The choir rose, the old bell rang, and every wall remembered her name. She needed no black shoes that day, no earthly road to find her way. I left them where her faith had led, then walked back home to her empty bed. The church grew still, the daylight spread. Two Sunday shoes, one empty bed. cupboard held a heel of bread. The rent was 3 weeks overdue. One worn-out dollar in my hand was all the money I had left. But August 12 still knew your name, the day you wore my golden ring. I passed the market near the tower and spent my last dollar on your flowers. I spent my last dollar on your flowers, though hunger waited at my door. I could survive another evening, but could not miss our day once more. The stems were weak, the petals fading, still they were all that I could bring. I spent my last dollar on your flowers for the woman who wore my ring. The cemetery gates were rusted. The summer heat had cracked the ground. I carried 6 small yellow daisies to where your quiet name was found. I cleared the weeds around the stone and brushed the dry leaves from your face, then placed those tired flowers gently where my young bride had found her rest. I spent my last dollar on your flowers, though hunger waited at my door. I could survive another evening, but could not miss our day once more. The stems were weak, the petals fading, still they were all that I could bring. I spent my last dollar on your flowers for the woman who wore my ring. A poor man cannot buy back years or fill an empty side of bed, but love is not the price of roses. It is remembering the dead. I told you how the roof still leaked, how winter settled in my bones, then thanked you for the 30 summers that made that broken house a home. I spent my last dollar on your flowers and walked back hungry through the town, but something warm stayed in my pocket where that final coin had been found. The petals bowed beneath the sunset, the evening bells began to ring. I spent my last dollar on your flowers and still came home feeling rich. No supper waited through the night, but your yellow flowers held the light. The flood came down through Blackwater Bend, and took the road, the church, the fence. It pulled our father's porch apart and carried off my brother's guitar. For 20 years beneath that tide, I thought his final song had died. Then after rain had left the shore, the river laid it by my door. The river returned my brother's guitar, scarred by the water, carried so far. 3 strings were broken, the wood had bowed, but his old fingerprints still showed. I held that body against my heart and heard one chord beneath the scars. The river took him before his time, then brought his music back to mine. He played that guitar every night beneath one weekend yellow light. I kept the beat upon my knees while Mama hung beside the screen. The night he drowned, we'd had a fight. I let him walk into the night. His final words stayed cold and hard, then vanished with that old guitar. The river returned my brother's guitar, scarred by the water, carried so far. 3 strings were broken, the wood had bowed, but his old fingerprints still showed. I held that body against my heart and heard one chord beneath the scars. The river took him before his time, then brought his music back to mine. I cleaned the mud from every line and found our names carved in the side. 2 foolish boys beneath one tree, before the years divided me. Fixed one string, then found the tune. He used to play beneath the moon. My hands were old, the notes were wrong, but grief remembered every song. The river returned my brother's guitar and gave me back the boy we were. The wood still cried beneath my fingers, like he was standing in the room. I played until the morning opened and let forgiveness cross the dark. The river could not bring my brother, but it returned his faithful heart. The water moved beneath the stars.
while I played my brother's guitar.
Hung beside the station door through 3 cold weeks and maybe more. A brown wool coat worn at the seams, still holding one old traveler's dreams. The clerk wrote lost upon a note, then tied it softly to the coat. Each evening came, each train would go, but no one came to claim his coat. No one came to claim his coat. No wife, no child, no friend he knew. The winter passed through every pocket and found one faded photograph of 2. A ticket slept beside a letter, a final line he never wrote. The whole town hurried through the station, but no one came to claim his coat. Inside the pocket near his heart, a little map was torn apart. One circle marked a distant town. One woman's name was written down. The paper said his train left late, but death had met him near the gate. He died beneath the station clock, with snow still melting on his coat. No one came to claim his coat. No wife, no child, no friend he knew. The winter passed through every pocket and found one faded photograph of 2. A ticket slept beside a letter, a final line he never wrote. The whole town hurried through the station, but no one came to claim his coat. About his name, he checked the book and found no trace. Just one old man without an address, one empty bench, one borrowed place. I took the photograph back home and searched each town he might have known. At last, one woman answered slow. She had been waiting 20 years or more. Claim his coat, so I carried it across the miles She touched the sleeve and closed her eyes, then held it like she held his life. She found his letter in the lining and read the love he never spoke. One lonely heart had finally answered when someone came to claim his coat. The station emptied in the snow. One hook stood bare where love had hung. For 40 years that little light burned through the rain, and every night I kept it on for those who left. For every love I could not keep, I watched the road till morning came, expecting footsteps, cars, or names. But no one crossed the weathered steps. I left the porch light on for myself. I left the porch light on for myself, for the tired man I had forgotten. I spend my life guiding others home, while my own heart wandered lost. No wife returned, no child appeared, no old friend called me from the dark. I finally saw who needed help. I left the porch light on for myself. I had been gone, though I stayed near, a stranger living year by year. I wore regret like Sunday black, and never thought of coming back. Then one cold night beyond the gate, I saw that glow and stopped to wait. The house looked warm, the doorway wide, as if my soul still lived inside. I left the porch light on for myself, for the tired man I had forgotten. I spent my life guiding others home, while my own heart wandered lost. No wife returned, no child appeared, no old friend called me from the dark. I finally saw who needed help. I left the porch light on for myself.
you claim your own. Forgiveness does not change the past, it only lets you in a bag. I climbed the steps with shaking knees, unlocked the door and found the key. The rooms were bare, the walls were old, but something in that silence glowed. I left the porch light on for myself and followed it through every sorrow. I could not bring the lost ones home, but I could still come home tomorrow. I closed the road behind my pain and let the fire warm my hands. The night grew quiet, the darkness fell. I left the porch light on for myself. The morning found the front door closed, the porch light dimmed, and I was home.